Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming back down to another reaction video of mine. Today I'm going to be reacting to Navarro singing El Perdón. Trust me when I say that this has, pleasantly at least, it hasn't been disrespectful at all, shoved down my throat as a request after my last reaction to Navarro. I really hope that you guys are ready for this, because of which I'm going to assume it's that good considering how much you guys wanted me to react to it. So give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments what you want me to react to next if I do like it, and if you wanted me to react to more from her, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for when those videos come out, and let's begin. Just like a gunshot of sound.
Veces que me engañaste, por los hijos que no me diste, las promesas que no cumpliste y los besos que no sentiste, el perdón. El perdón.
Sorry, I gotta keep going.
Por haberte callado tanto, las mujeres que mantuviste, por los abrazos manipulados, por los enfados descontrolados, el perdón. El perdón.
I have only a few things to say about this so far, but they are still like very important to remember. Whenever it comes to the music of a song, it's obviously going to have a major effect on how the listeners will perceive the emotion that the song is trying to convey. And the music just really let off, let's just say, an uncomfortable yet truthful vibe, where it just seems like so far it's almost like she's crying to just start out her uncomfortable yet very, very necessary honesty. It's like she needs to let out the truth to someone or something in order to move on, if that makes sense. Like, she can't take it anymore and it has to be done, if that makes sense. It's slightly confusing because she has this like very stuttery, like machine gun speed of a vibrato used, I think, for like just crying. And while that's effective, that was definitely the last thing on my mind as far as what I thought would come out of her mouth when she started to sing. It was so precious though. It was like, it's like she's crying into it, like I said before, like crying into trying to confess or come out in some way, come out with the truth at least. And just the fact that it's so fast and shaky, it just genuinely seems so artistic to seem like it's used for crying before she builds intensity in it. It's so amazing because one, it leaves space for making a bigger sound, not just audibly, but also for her voice. Two, it just lets the audience know that this is not going to be a very comfortable message she's giving through her song, if that makes sense. And when I said shaky vibrato, I mean just like, I hear a little bit of that when she sings. It's like an unstable type of fast, and that's why I just think it's genius, because crying really can make you feel a little wobbly when it comes to your own emotions. Let's continue. I have something else to say, but I'm gonna have to come back to it in a moment. Nice phone flashing to set the mood. Also really nice backwards sung mixed voice. Nice flip. question to make the mood more obvious.
Todos mis sueños, enredándome con caricias, engatusándome con mentiras, el perdón. Sucio con el amor que mi amor te daba, despreciándome con silencios, la avaricia tu viva estampa, el perdón.
Sorry to interrupt her there, of all times probably, but I just needed to go back to what I was going to say and something else. She had a little bit of problem with her in-ear monitor. If you don't know, in-ear monitors are used to be able to hear the mixed sound of your live singing microphone and the microphone used for the rest of the instruments. Sometimes people want to use live stuff like that for broadcasting purposes so that they can accurately record it for live performances on TV, for example. That's what I mean by broadcasting. Now back to the in-ear monitors. Because they are to control what you're hearing as far as your singing voice going against the rest of the instruments with those audio sources, that is, not just the speakers, you know, the microphones for each instrument, because broadcasting, she needs to make sure that they are fully inside her ears if she wants to use them at all. Who knows, honestly, sometimes. And she made it look like it was a part of the show, even though it is a distraction for the human eye. How could she possibly make it a part of the show? Well, sometimes whenever girls are nervous about something, they'll mess with their hair. And it looked a little bit like she was choosing to fix one of them in a way that looked like she was twirling her hair around. Even though that's not what she's doing actually, you can't really tell when you're in the audience itself. Now all these extra cameras that are floating around her to pick it up, they can still pick it up just fine. They can still pick up the fact that she's adjusting her in-ear monitor just fine. But overall, it could be adding to the fact that she was like super nervous to just get started with confessing the truth when she was singing in head voice at the absolute beginning. And this time it just looked like, okay, you're doing fine, just keep it together. And that's when she was doing this. Now these cameras, for the broadcasting purposes, are going to pick those details up. You're going to be seeing that she's adjusting something, but her face is not changed at all, and that's so important. Even if your hand gestures aren't able to completely stay with the character, it's so important, incredibly so, that your face remains in the moment of all things. So she did an amazing job at that, even if her hands might not have completely looked like they were also part of the character. In summary, her hand went up to her ear like this, adjusting the in-ear monitor, but also quietly looked like she was twirling her hair as she was trying to get momentum in getting the truth confessed, if you're in the audience at least, and not looking at it from the cameras of the TV broadcasting. And now in this one, when she did it again, it just looked like she was trying to just like calm herself down so that the intensity of the emotion does not override her ability to speak. That's another example. She just adjusted it and then was just like, as she was getting angrier and angrier in trying to get it all out. I almost forgot to say something else though. I just love the fact that she's able to have all these different variances between transitioning from head voice to chest voice, flipping between the two, and then just having a little bit of mixed voice on the way into one or the other. So, it's just like all these different variances. Ooh, ooh. It's so weird when you see the fact that she's able to do that so well. And it's really gorgeous when you come right down to it. Calming back down to the first part of the song just to keep going. I want to say something about that really fast. I know I keep pausing, but this was just incredible. When we belt as singers, we use our abdomen to the max, and we open up our mouths to the max, like a megaphone. Like, it's like that type of projection with our voices. It's like we're seeing someone from afar and we're trying to get their attention and still be understood. Like, I hope that makes sense. But there's a difference between being able to do that freely and being able to also have enough breath support and breath control to be able to bring that sound back in a healthy manner. Even though that's not best for the voice as much it is to just push it out of your face, it's still amazing when you're able to healthfully pull it back and then just let it grow like she did. I'm not even trying to compare myself. It's just something so phenomenally good and amazing in how well she can control her breath support. Now I'm gonna continue. Sorry about that. I'm going back to this because I need to show you guys something. You see how she just went down like in a jerky motion? Sometimes whenever we belt or we want to sing high with power, we also have to lighten the tone a little bit. But if you don't go too high, there is an extent to which you can just grab more grit from underneath than you could with a higher note. So this is definitely a moment where she was able to just use her body to do that. It's just like she started out with a really nice, beautiful, and still ringing belting sound, but used her body to just dig under and scoop from under all the grit, edge, and just heavy amazingness that you can incorporate into it for certain notes. That's something so genius for anyone who's trying to keep a really good and still vocally useful stage presence with whatever they're singing. I don't know if this is her song or not, by the way. I just know that whoever created this song, she's pushing through it like a boss. No! See? I saw this part. I gotta go back and see when she started it, because I don't know if this happened or this happened. She shrank her sound until she couldn't shrink it anymore before the sound just diminished, and then open it up for a big, enormous belting sound, or if she shrank it until no sound happened after some point and then started belting like there was no tomorrow. I don't know if there was a break in between those two, but I'm just gonna have to see how long it was. Regardless. No! 4 minutes, 17 seconds, that's when she started. 4:27 is when the belting started.
Qué barbaridad.
Wow. I have to just say, she is amazing. There were so many things I was able to pick up on. One thing I have to say at the end of it, that was over 10 seconds long, regardless if she stopped in the middle of that head voice sound or not, and then continued, because that's a really long note anyway. She has almost ultimate control over her voice in her primary style, which is this, obviously. Oh, goodness gracious. It just makes me uncomfortable with how good it is. I don't know why. Seriously, it's just so good. It makes me hate her. Oh. And then another thing, she just was able to hold vibrato out for that long of a time. She just did so well in keeping it together regardless. And that was 24.5 seconds, yo, if she did connect that head voice to the belting mixed voice. Oh my. She also took her in-ear monitors out. I can just see the fact that she just didn't care after that point, because she knew that she'd be heard regarding the ambience of the room afterwards, and in the fact that she has that much confidence in her voice just surprises me beyond belief. Whew. Thank you so much for having me react to this. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction. I look forward to hearing more of her. I have absolutely no problem listening to her again if you wanted me to react to something in particular. So comment that in the box below if you want that to happen. Make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell with all notifications as a selection if you want to know when those videos come out, guaranteed. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.